Good morning. All right, so hopefully everyone's having a good summer. Duck season's coming fast. Starting to get everything ready. Hope you are too. What I'm gonna be doing today, showing you how to take a cheap decoy, turn it into quality. We're gonna be adding some flocking, turning these cheap flambeau decoys that came from Walmart clearance into some good looking decoys. So I'm gonna walk you through how to what supplies I use, how I do it. Anyways, hopefully you can learn something. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Waterfowl season's coming, so are the hunts. So hopefully we're bringing you some good footage this year. We have a couple swan tags that we drew. My wife drew her swan tag this year, so back out doing some swan hunting, some ducks. Who knows, possibly some out-of-state hunts too. So let's get in the garage and get flocking these decoys. Okay, before we get going on these decoys, I want to kind of walk you through what supplies you'll need to do this. It's a quick, simple process. So first thing, I use this Oleum flat black paint, and this is my adhesive for the decoy. I'm using these 1-inch paint brushes. Picked these up on Amazon. I think I got 100 of them for about 10 bucks. So cheap enough, 10 cents a piece. They just end up going in the garbage can when I'm done. There's no worry to clean them out. I have some small fine paint brushes that I just picked up at Walmart. If I need any fine detail, getting around eyes or around the bills. Next thing you'll need is an empty condiment bottle. I just got these ones on Amazon. Cut the top off so that way the hole is a little bit bigger. You'll see as we go. And then you'll want a couple plastic bins to catch your flocking. This stuff tends to go everywhere. So I definitely suggest doing this in your garage instead outside, so the breeze doesn't carry it off, because it is a fine powder if you haven't worked with it before. And last supply, definitely wear latex gloves. It seems like this stuff gets everywhere. So outside, stay clean. If you have sensitive eyes, maybe some glasses. But anyways, that's the supplies. Let's get going. All right, one last supply I forgot to mention is the flocking itself. I just buy these online. There's several places where you can get it. Some places, you know, it's really fine. Some of it has almost like balls in it, and it's a pain to work with. So kind of try to find one that's real fine. Anyways, how I fill this up. So I have my condiment bottle. Instead of trying to pour this stuff, I just kind of take the condiment bottle inside this bag. Hopefully this glare is not too bad. We're just got the garage door open for some lighting. The breeze hasn't picked up for today or anything. So anyways, I've just kind of filled up this condiment bottle now with my flocking. Get that on there. We'll set this to the side. This flocking comes in all sorts of colors. I've done mallards, buffleheads, canvasbacks. So definitely bring the realism to your birds. Okay, first one, all I'm gonna do, my 1-inch brush. Just get this paint on it. You're gonna want to put this paint on fairly thick, but not to the point that it is running down your decoy for runs. You know, it's pretty easy to maneuver this stuff. It flows well. Just kind of get around it all. Okay, we pretty much have that mallard's head covered. Just pretty much anywhere where the green is gone. Just try to put a nice, fairly thick coat. It's about to run, but it's not going to. Not quite that thick. Anyways, now this part, you just grab your condiment bottle, do this over your bin, and just puff it. the paint will only allow you to put so much flocking on. So, you know, be generous with it, and whatever falls over, left over in the bin, we'll reuse in the condiment bottle on the next round. But just kind of go through and hit this really well. And if there looks like there's some thin spots when you're done, let this completely dry for a few hours, even overnight, and you can come back through and put another coat of paint over the flocking again, and you know, do a second coat. But anyways, after you completely cover it, just kind of, you know, tap that decoy over the bucket there. I do have a few thin spots that I can see, but the paint looks like it's still wet, so I'm just gonna hit those real quick, tap it off, and as you can see, you know, just by adding that flocking, it's gonna make these cheaper decoys definitely look more realistic. I do this with all my other decoys. When they start getting beat up, I don't have any mallards left that aren't flocked. I've started flocking the rest of my species also. But that's all there is to it. There's not much really going on, but you're gonna make a cheap decoy definitely look better. So comment below if you have any questions that I missed for you. But this is a quick, easy project. Doesn't take a lot of time or money to get ready for duck season. You're definitely gonna make those decoys look more realistic. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow along during the hunting season. Go back, catch up on last season. So we'll catch you on the next one.